talk about the phases of the moon. Do you remember what we talked about last week that had to do with things in the sky?
Stars and constellations, I think.
Good
Like
job.
the Big Dipper.
Yes, constellations. Now we're going to learn about the phases of the moon. Does the moon look the same every day?
No.
No. Why do you think it doesn't look the same? Do you know?
I don't know. Sometimes it's big and sometimes it's really small.
Good. Okay, we're going to learn why it doesn't look the same every day. Okay?
Okay.
So first we're going to read this book called The Phases of the Moon. And pay attention to the phases because then we're going to put them in order. Phases of the moon. The moon shape. The moon seems to change shape. It doesn't. The change is how much of the moon you can see. So does the moon actually change shape?
No.
The sun lights up one side of the moon. The moon circles the earth. Your view of the moon changes from earth. You see different moon phases. So over here you can see the phases of the moon. So we have the quarter moon, the gibbous moon, the full moon, another gibbous moon, but the other side's lit up. The quarter, the crescent, the new moon, and the crescent moon. We're going to learn all about those. The moon phases start with the new moon. The new moon looks all dark. A few days later, a small sliver of the moon appears. See how you can start to see the little bit of the moon?
That's weird how it does that.
That is weird. And what's this one called?
The new moon?
Good. The next phase looks like a banana. It's called the crescent moon. So what's this one called?
The crescent.
Good. And it looks like
Looks like a crescent roll.
a crescent. It does. Nice observation. Then the moon looks like half a circle. This phase is a quarter moon. So when the moon looks like it's exactly cut in half, that is?
Quarter moon. But why is it called a quarter moon if it's half?
I'm not sure. Good question. I'll look it up later and tell you tomorrow. The next phase is a gibbous moon. It looks like a circle with a crescent cut out. So you can see more of the moon and just a little part of the sides cut out. So the crescent roll is cut out of it. Next you see all of the sunlit side. It is a full moon. Have you ever seen a full moon?
And it's spooky.
Spooky. It is kind of spooky. After a full moon, you see less and less of the sunlit side. Then there is a new moon again. One after another, all moon phases repeat each month. The phases are one of nature's patterns. So how long does it take for the moon to go through all of its phases?
1 month.
Good job.
And I think before they had clocks and calendars, that's how they told time, was when a month passed, was when the moon went through all its phases.
Wow, I think you are right. You are very smart. Okay, so now we're going to put the phases in order. We're going to try to do it without looking at the book, but if you get stuck, you can look at the book, okay? So here are our moons. So you can tape them up on the wall.
First is
I'll help you tape some. Do you know what that one's called?
crescent.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Now where would the Earth go?
In the middle.
Yes, and what side would the sun be on?
Over here.
Over there, yep. Board down. Right there. Good job. So let's check and see if we got our phases correct. So we have the quarter moon, then we go to the gibbous,
Then the full, and then another gibbous, except the other side is crescent's taken out.
yeah,
And then this is another quarter moon, and then another crescent, and then a new moon, and then a crescent.
Okay, good job. And what happens, how many days does it take to get through that whole pattern?
It takes a month, which most months have around 30 days.
Wow, good job. Okay, so you did a great job today, and tomorrow, guess what we're going to do? We are going to work with these phases, and we're going to make them with cookies. Yes.
I love cookies.
Good job. So tonight I want you to go home and look at the moon, okay? Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Good job, Ria.
The Weather Channel tells you what the moon is going to be on what night.
It does. So why don't you look that up and come back and tell me?
Okay.
Thanks.